Hey, it's your Uncle Finch. This video is a very lightly edited VOD from when I played Slay the Princess on November 6th, 2023. If you enjoyed this kind of thing, I do play other story games at twitch.tv/YourUncleFinch. And please subscribe to this channel. It's free, and it means a lot to me. On to the gameplay. There we go, it's just like, So, just a heads up. This is a horror game, and it's not intended for all audiences. There are content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects, as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. Feeding a cow with roses does not get extra appreciation. Okay, Wizard Birdbot. But you can also disable the flickering images and parallaxes. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. The horrors that we have here definitely can be very, we'll see what horrors we have. But yeah, this is a love story. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. It's the princess. I am the princess. Just double check. Boil effect. Oh no, there's a boil effect. Let's start a new game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Aw, there's a princess. Quick question. How was audio levels? How was that narration? Was it too soft? Do I need to bring it up a bit? Do I need to literally pump up the jam? Pump it up while my feet are stomping and the jam is pumping? Fine for me? Okay. And I think I'm much louder than the game. But yeah, as long as it's audible.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world. Also, I forgot to do posts real quick. Hold on. Let me do things. There we go. I did posts. I did social medias. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. Yeah, how can a princess...
Specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Well, there goes that philosophical debate. I don't know. I can pantomime, the narrator. Although, I like, this line kind of does go kind of hard. The egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. We're about to go omelet.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Slay princess? Also, there's Viva la Revolucion! We need some evidence
You're
here.
already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay, it seems kind of bad though, right?
You're a monarchist. Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I mean, can someone else do this?
That were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
We're the
Like
only
I said,
ones.
I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
I wish I made the rules. Do I get some sort of reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
We have to finish the quest. Alright, what's gonna be a prize?
Secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Hey Hap, how's it going? Welcome on in, happy Monday. If you're not already, give Happy Tech to follow, playing some Pokemon Infinite Fusion with me yesterday actually. So no start. This is our first playthrough of the full version. So we're doing all the things. We're doing the things. We're doing the stories. Oh, actually, this is kind of interesting. The choice for end the monarchy, viva la revolution is gone, and there's now a okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her.
Happens, but a word of warning: if you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Excuse me.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Well, I don't want to be doomed.
So sure, go talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I do love. Okay, so sure, go talk to her. See how well that'll turn out. Hey, Verge, how's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you enjoy. I love this game. So, oh no, we got an ad break. Oh no, that's right, we've got ads. Oh no. How do I not ads? Shoot. Hi, we're not going to touch anything in game until the ad is over. Hi everyone who subbed. I need to figure out something to do with ads. I really do. I don't want to have I need to have if I have mid rolls, then that disables pre-rolls. Some of the game voices are quiet. Let's see if we can change that real quick. Can we alter that? Maybe it's just so if we decrease the other things and then brought the game audio up, at least compared to my mic. Oh yeah, especially in comparison to my mic, that would make sense. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so if you were just in an ad, I apologize. But we're just adjusted volume. We're still gonna talk to her and see, how that's
go. Up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We'll find the princess
We're
within.
Not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, about to say, isn't that how the story goes? Thank's gonna be in and out due to dinner with wife. Nice. And so we did the demo of Slay the Princess months, last year, months and months ago. It was actually really fun. We got rated by Nicole Goodnight, who is the voice of the princess. I didn't realize she was the voice of the princess until I finished my then playthrough, and it's credits. Oh, that was so much. That was a blast.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Not the voice of the hero not knowing what he's talking about. All right, Let's go into the
interior
murder cabin.
Of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Her community being like, check the credits. Right, and it's like, okay, yeah, I will. You know, how are y'all doing? And you know, being all, you know, being friendly and all that. And then the gears were kind of stuck. Let's be honest, the gears were kind of stuck a little bit. And then it's like, oh, I recognize that. Oh, that was so much fun though. That was a blast. That was so fun. I think they got a kick out of that, honestly. Also, there's a pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Right. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
That's true. And Dodgers, thank you much for the reminder to hydrate, because, you know, it's we hydrate or we dihydrate. And I don't want to dihydrate. I want to live-drate. So I'm going to hydrate. Everyone drink water. L'chaim. Also, I hope you're doing well, Dodgers. Enjoy the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Monday. And now we're going to enter the murder basement. We love the basement. This is like Dead by Daylight, right?
The creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Basement! Nothing bad ever happens in the basement.
Her
exactly.
Voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Hi, Olive.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi, just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Just checking in, you know, how you doing? How you doing down here?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
So, one chain, but what about the other chain?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Ah, focusing.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Are you here to kill me or something? Wow, that's straight to the point. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
Okay.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
She's not a threat.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. I love, again,
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone
Her
in
voice
cold
is
blood
one big
isn't
red
very
flag.
becoming.
Yes. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. We'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
I like how we drop it and the
drops to
narrator's like,
floor with an
gosh damn it.
unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
We're just gonna talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward
Hey,
to
I
speak
didn't-
with
I-
the princess face to face.
Hey, narrator, I
Unarmed.
don't have any Ultra Balls.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
I do
Just
think the
make sure you don't
parallax
forget
effect
about
is
the blade on
really
the
cool
floor.
here.
You're going to need it.
Don't forget about the blade on the floor.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Wait, it's a relationship. Ada. Look at all the dialogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have like 8 dialogue options. We will do a random one. Like, I don't know. We could do a random one at some point. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have
Are
met
you coming
each
on
other.
to me?
By definition, we have a relationship.
I'm making it weird. How do I get you out of there?
Can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Why did her eyes just get larger?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Congrats on catching Politoad there, Hap.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right?
I think she
She
is.
I'm sure of it.
Uh-oh. I mean, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Hey, open communication, narrator.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Honestly, I
don't
like the
remember much
world.
about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
How long has she been
If
down
I'm
here?
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us. If you're not one of us, then roll with us. Oh, there's so many. I was hoping that you'd tell
Ending
me.
the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
True, that's a lot for one person.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
It is about trust.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
They didn't.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise,
That's
we'd be
why-
killing each other instead of talking.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't sound right to me. I just want to talk and communicate.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation,
question
and
the
there's a
situation.
reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any
Yay,
other number
orphanage!
of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
As long as you don't destroy
But
the
you don't
world.
really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I don't really know you. And that is the other thing.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Honestly, the whole premise of two
Like I said,
unreliable
It's all about trust.
two
Blind
unreliable
trust.
narrators. It's all about trust, blind trust.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly
Yeah, we also don't know the
incapable of ending
narrator.
the world?
Like it,
Or do you trust whoever put me here?
do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Oh, Monarch, that's a different VTuber. So, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer
Hey,
out of her.
we're still gonna ask though. How long have you been down
Too
here?
long.
We're probably, okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
All right, so what do? Do we slay the princess? Get out of here. So here's the thing. We know that we need a key if we're getting her out of here. We don't have a key. Let's try to get her out.
Have to be kidding me.
I love the narrator. They do such a great job.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, Maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Alright, let's go to find it.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Well, maybe they're to Sparkly Place, because everyone knows Sparkly Places in games. That's where important key items are.
I'll be here.
I'll be here. Not going
You
anywhere.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door
Sparkle,
at the top
sparkle.
of the stairs slams shut.
Oh,
You hear the
no.
click of a lock sliding into place.
Someone locked me in.
Someone else here.
Yeah,
You
let's try the door.
but it's locked from the outside.
Dang it.
You're here to slay the princess, and
Dang
you won't
it.
leave until the task is done.
Hey,
Your shouts
let
are
me out of
fused
here.
With silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Alright, let's go back downstairs.
You make your way
Hey,
back to the bottom of
so...
the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I mean, the good news is the chain's still there, right?
Easier for whom?
Easier.
For everyone.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
I
hi.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they kind of did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't
Okay.
like what happens if you do that.
Oh, we could still slay the princess, too. Nah, we'll try to
Against
save.
your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm,
Ooh.
just above the massive, unyielding
Okay, time to
chain.
lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, we got,
You cut into her flesh.
By the way, there is gore.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
And there we
She
go.
didn't so much as utter a sound.
I'd say that was kind of impressive, though. Like, just...
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Just a smidge of gore,
It's like
right?
she isn't
You know?
even bothered by it.
It's just an arm.
Thank you.
Now
let's get
I
out
mean,
of here.
you can reuse the arm as a snack. It can be a snack.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Come on, narrator. Narrator is really riding us into
Watch
a corner
me.
here. Honestly, though, I like that there's one warn her.
Stop that.
Stop
I
that.
thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I mean, the world's already doomed, so... I'm gonna try
The
resisting.
blade. Move the blade.
She's probably gonna kill us here, just because of the
You're doing
struggle.
your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
I like how the narrator sounds resigned, too.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Well, we're dead.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end.
I mean, that kind of... That's
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark,
dark,
and you die. I hope it was worth it.
At least we didn't die with the rest of the world. Right? Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Yay, we made it through
You're
Chapter
on a
1.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh yeah, by the way, did you
You're
miss the
here to
beginning?
slay her.
Good news.
If you don't,
Yay, progress.
it will be the end of the world.
Hasn't this already happened?
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Oh, we got the voice of the
Got to be a
skeptic
way out.
now.
For us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
One of the things I loved about the demo, because it was so short, it let you really explore all the paths. So, like, the voice of the hero was from chapter 1. Because of our particular route, though, we got the voice of the skeptic. There are different voices for, like, if we do slay the princess with gusto, or we actually sort of went a more medium path. There is actually another.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I wonder if the narrator can hear the voices.
I can hear you too, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is?
So
to
yeah,
the
we did
world at
the we
large?
did.
I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Come on. There was. I'm sure we. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Then all of us really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Thank you.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I mean, come on.
Absolute irony.
Don't you think?
That's one way to put it, I guess.
It's like rain.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
There is an ad starting soon,
That
apparently,
doesn't sound
by
like
the
the sort
way.
of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into
So
whatever
what we're gonna do
self-delusions
is
the three
turn
of you are
off auto.
crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If
There
I
we go.
did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you
I don't
try
think
and
it was
free
for a
her?
great
Did you say
reason.
something really mean to me?
I
Because
didn't.
if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
All right, so we are in we're in a 1-minute ad. So we are gonna hold off on advancing for the time being. Do story progress until the ad's over. There we go. I need to just do like oh, I wonder if there's like an event thing that I can do on like Twitch. I can't do like a donate shoot. I wish I could do a trigger in Firebot, like when an ad plays, then that like takes care of that, but in the meantime, we should be coming back here in a second. I hope everyone's doing great though. All right, and we are back. So you didn't miss any story if you were caught in the ad. That's fine, you know.
Sure you are.
But sure we are.
I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't have any
do you mean?
consequences.
Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I'll say, I mean, although now we do have a voice of a skeptic, though. That's the thing.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
I
Or were
think
you
time
instead
just
transported
rewound.
to a
We did the
different
time warp
world
again.
entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
We met
Do you
a
think the
friend.
people
We
there
met
lived
friends.
happily
We had
ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and
I'm sure it
everything,
wasn't the end
just
of
like
the
I told you she
world.
would?
I'm sure it's Fine.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Let's say I mean, we don't know,
Oh,
and that's
how
the
I wish
thing.
that were the
And we're
case,
back
but
here,
if
so
the
there is a
princess weren't
reality
certain
where we're
inevitable
good.
threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles.
I do like the
I'm
narrator.
talking in facts.
Okay, let's talk about this princess.
Just
though.
be quick about it.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
I look
things.
forward to all the D&D. Yeah, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
Yeah, why couldn't they
you're
slay her?
special.
They were able to lock
You're
her in the basement.
only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. just
Why
the
are
way
you
things
calling
are.
to my ego? Why are you calling to my ego?
I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because
Yes, right. We're here because we're special. You're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit
Hi,
of a ticking
Olive.
clock right now.
Olive is
so
right in front of
please
me, too.
Just get to the cabin.
Fine, we'll get. Yeah, what aren't
Told
you telling
everything
me?
you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise
Why do you gotta
very
go
simple
and make things so
situation and make your
complicated?
job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something.
It does
but
sound
you're
like
just
you're
going to have
hiding
to trust me
something.
here.
Oh, I fine. Fine, that's
Great.
all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Yeah, this world. There's other worlds. There's other worlds, I'm sure.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
I don't think you're supposed to actually say wink. But to be fair...
Did you just say wink out loud?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I appreciate the voice of the skeptic so much. Alright, let's go into the cabin. How's the cabin changed? Has cabin pressure shifted during flight?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
This is a prison.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So there's a mirror and a door.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Don't look in the mirror, though. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Actually, let's just approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
The narrator doesn't know about
What
the
are you
mirror.
talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we
Oh,
wipe
this
off
was
that
not
layer
in
of
the
grime.
demo, by the way. Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I don't look
There
ridiculous.
was a mirror a second ago,
There was.
and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Ooh, that's honestly okay. Okay, let's see. So the
Very
cabin's different. It's very different.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Yeah, maybe it's a different princess.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
We haven't.
So focus
Fair. I mean,
Don't get distracted by minor details.
minor details. Let's just enter
I'm
the
afraid
basement.
I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against
True, the voice
us
of the hero was
again?
there for the first time. The skeptic
Yes, I'm
we
sure.
created.
I've already got a plan for that.
So
Okay.
those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm
See,
the princess, I
what's
don't
she gonna
think
do
we
with a
can
knife
worry about
anyway? If
her
she's gonna
having a
end the world, she's gonna do that knife or no. So we don't need to worry.
We'll be fine.
Peachy.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea?
Yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
I like how we are also a separate entity altogether.
You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
Okay, that's fair. It's not like we have to
You
use
don't
it.
have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
Moving along. All right, let's do this. Let's go into the
Door to the basement.
Creepy
creaks
basement.
Open,
Murder
revealing
basement
old
number
stone
2.
Staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Oh boy. Okay, what's the voice gonna be this time?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Hey, by the way, that's different text. That's a different font.
Does she
We
remember
love
us?
mood lighting and fonts. Does she remember us?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
She's got chains for
binding
days.
both her wrists to the far wall, joining
I
in
don't
metallic
remember this
chorus
princess.
as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here.
Oh. They did make adjustments because in chapter 1, we just did like boom and hey, she's free. Don't think that'll work here.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Why is that? Yeah, that is.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was interesting that we caught it this
It
time.
was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Hey, let's not. Hell, we'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Also, oh, that is okay. So that is, man, she's got to have
Very
so much
fine.
neck pain.
I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay,
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I'm good with that. Little distance.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
I'm fine with this. I'm good with this.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh!
But sure, I'll fill you in.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Oh.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's
It's not
plausible
like we have
though.
much of a clue about how things work.
And that's about
She's
as much as
probably even
we
more
know.
in the dark than we
like
are.
we both have a memory.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I don't believe you are.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
I guess what you
Okay.
said back in the woods really was true.
And now the narrator's like, oh,
As
huh.
much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things.
Things
How
how
exactly?
Is the narrator...
Ideally,
The
this
narrator's
was
the
supposed
only
to be
one...
and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world.
Is the
from
narrator
being
the only one
damned
who
to
doesn't know
oblivion.
about the time loop? Then...
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything
Yay,
else,
we
I'm just going
unlocked
to make it
super hard
worse.
mode.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Now
Hey,
hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
message in
And
a bottle,
Maybe
yeah.
I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Oh, like
That's
if
pathetic.
So the narrator didn't know if we were the first or second?
Never said I wasn't.
Oh, the narrator's taking this kind of hard.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Which, honestly, what if we were all, like, not the first version of ourselves? I mean, kind of goes into reincarnation a bit, but, like, it's an odd thought. It's an odd
He
thought.
gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again.
Don't
All
waste
right?
that luck. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving
Why
on.
is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
And this is where the skeptic can probably
The more
hurt
I
us a
say,
bit.
The more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Will we literally go insane?
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I need the info,
I
though.
won't.
Yeah, and the skeptic won't.
Fine. But you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Meanwhile, the princess is like, can we talk
Give
now
it a rest.
again?
This isn't helping.
It's like, she's sitting there very patiently, to be fair.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah. The other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Kinky. She's being very patient.
Maybe it'll fit.
Oh my goodness, that smile. Maybe it'll
I
fit.
hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
We need you ambulatory. Yeah, let's check
I
it
wouldn't
out.
do that if I were you.
And why is that?
To be fair, she
Do I
can
even
reach.
need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Maybe we're world ending.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
Okay, let's not just put
I
our
don't know.
wrists into it.
Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Okay, so skeptic is
What if he's telling the
uh-oh.
truth?
He isn't.
I
he-
am.
Yeah. Let's let it go.
Forget you ever saw it.
Nice try, but I won't. Specifically because you
There's
told
good
me
ideas,
to.
and then there is that. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What do you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right.
She probably
Maybe
would.
she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Nah, that's not
Unless
it.
she really could survive.
Yeah, what if she actually did survive?
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Not either of our interests. That's it. You do have a head in a shackle, too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
I mean, we cut you free the first time, so what's the little...
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Like, okay, so... And she might be able to, but...
Maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
I mean, sure, that's the
Though
most
she
likely.
isn't bluffing. Whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So,
Fair.
what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
That's we're doing an analysis
Then let me
here.
help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world.
Like how the narrator
and
is like,
she might use it to kill you.
yeah, but what are the pros?
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
Yeah, what about the
There
pros?
are none.
Nah, there's always
Pros are
one.
that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
That's that one. If you know, it's still a reaching distance, and you realize I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right?
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
That's her strengths. Yeah. Sure, I'll
Slide
trust
it
you.
over.
Good news is she's still very far away.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Do you know how it went for you?
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
I mean, sure.
Rory tried to take over, buddy.
Angry grumbling.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
I'd say we already died once. You know, what's the worst that could happen?
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine.
All right.
You slide the blade across the floor.
Hey, we're helping.
Princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
We're establishing trust.
Thanks.
I got you, fam.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she
By
raises
the way,
blade to her throat.
Did I mention there are content warnings?
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
No. Okay, of all the like, no, come on, really? No, we're gonna watch just in case she
Her
tries
eyes
to
stare
trickeration.
forward, unblinking, her smile unwavering as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Vertebra.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. How did she do that?
God darn it. Hold on, where is there a... I should add, let me add content labels. Hold on. Violent and graphic depictions. There we go. She's doing her job for you.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She
No.
isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Eye
There's an
twitches.
uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
I'm adding a quick command real quick, and ads are about to begin anyway. We'll do one more.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Discretion. How do I spell discretion? I don't know how to spell discretion right now. But anyway, we've got an ad coming up. La da 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 da. Discretion. Thank you. Thank you. I was close. I was close. This is how I spelled it. I was wrong. In the meantime, protective measures will prevent costly disasters. This is true. Let's do a quick save. Oh, that is timely for this stream. Right? You know? It is kind of like a, oh, that's a thing.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do?
Okay, it
we
hasn't
put it
started
back?
yet.
Please tell me we can put it back.
Okay, there's the ad. Okay, what did we do? Can we put it back? Did anyone bring the crazy glue? Did anyone have, like, duct tape? We just need some duct tape, okay? That's all we need.
The
Do we have duct
princess's
tape?
eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Yay, we did it!
Are you sure she's not winking at us?
Wink.
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased.
I don't think she is.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Can we just get out of here?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Oh yeah, we get a reward.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
At least her head. At least.
No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
True. She saved the world.
You don't need
From
proof.
herself.
You don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
No, let's.
Even
let's...
after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is
I'm
still
about to say,
motivating
like, what do
you
we
to
do
keep
here?
things
Do
the way you
we
want them.
save?
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading
I don't
into
need
things.
no
The
reward
danger's
to save a
past.
princess, to slay a
You can
princess.
Relax.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard.
Let's say I still see her. She's still moving.
I am. I'm on team. Let's put this all behind us.
See,
so can we leave?
As you move
already?
the cursor, it's parallax effect. Take the princess with you.
Ugh. Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Okay, first floor.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
Yeah. Oh, what about the mirror? What about the
She's
mirror? Whatever happened
dead.
with the mirror? Don't forget about the
What
mirror.
if she's not? Are you listening to yourself?
Can she grow
I need
from
to
a-
explain to you why decapitation is lethal. The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Obtain the reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
It's the woods.
Well played.
Talking heads, free a prisoner. We did it. Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, it's about to be the end of the world.
Over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Why is there hair everywhere?
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Yay, we established trust. Relationship level up. But, not that kind of relationship. I mean, come on. It's just, when two people meet, that establishes a relationship.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
I mean... What? 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 Hands. Why were there hands? Why were there hands? But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go?
What? That's correct. Should we try to find her?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Why is the mirror here? The narrator is gone.
Does that mean the world ended? It
Well,
must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
True, I've never seen the world end, so I don't know how we'd even start looking for her.
Anymore. You're right.
She's just...
Gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I mean, that's a kind of cool mirror. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
About it. I don't think you should.
Oh, we're still going to. Still going to.
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The skeptic is even scared. Oh, we're approaching the mirror.
Don't do this.
Alright. What's in the mirror? The mirror never scared you before.
Now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but their mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! We got an achievement. The body. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Oh, we are so sexy. We are so sexy. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Oh, no. Oh, no. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh. Okay, this is both scarier and less scary than I thought. There are still so many hands. Oh. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Wait, what?
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
It's like an entity outside of the princess. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
The music is... What are you? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
This is beautiful. I'm tearing up. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I'm literally getting chills. I'm getting chills. This is beautiful. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Fair. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
So good on the sound. But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
She's literally... So she was literally
The
just
space we're
born.
in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
So she knows that there are worlds. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
She can make you forget if only you believe her to
Bring
be
me
able
more
to.
perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So that's the replaying. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of
More
you?
than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And if I don't... And what if I don't let you do this to
Then
me?
we will be here forever, as we are now.
Unfinished. Dry.
Dry. Hollow.
Just the descriptions. Using descriptions. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Tell you to remember her.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. A gratuitous vessel Bring the prisoner's head to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the
The
end of
real
that
Slay the
path
Princess
is a
starts
cabin.
here. You'll know when you
And in
see
the
it.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're back to chapter 1.
You're here to slay.
Let's just we're back to chapter
mention it.
1.
It's all part of the job.
We're gonna zoom through. I know the
You
next
make
one
your
I
way
want to
up
try.
the short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through with this. Ignore him.
We are gonna skip through some of the dialogue here. Some of the dialogue.
The interior of the blade is your...
The blade is your enter. Nah, we're just gonna enter the basement. So if you remember from the very beginning, there was
door
a
to
certain
the basement
voice.
creaks open. Her voice
Softly.
carries up the stairs.
This time it softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Don't let it
It's
fool
all
you.
part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We intentionally did not bring a blade. I'm
How
here to
many
save
times
you.
do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I mean, we're kind of got talons kind of for hands, so, you know.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
And yeah, there's that second chain, by the way.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay
focused.
There's a-
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
But yeah,
I hope you
so...
brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I mean, yeah, let's see what we can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
I gotcha.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
I'd say we're gonna try to let's see if we
Walk
can.
up to the chains binding the
from the
princess
very
to the
first
wall
ending, there was the
and give them a
damsel
tug.
ending.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
There's
Maybe
a key.
it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe it's upstairs.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Never
They
intended
would
to
have
see
just
the light of
left the
day.
key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Somewhere in the cabin. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Hey, we can try.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay, that's
She
fair.
offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Nonchalance.
If
Almost
we were
complete
stuck down here long
nonchalance.
enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to
Alright.
make your way out of the basement. Is
Yeah,
someone else
slam
here?
shut. Is it there?
You
Try the
door.
door. It's locked.
Your shout. You're here to sleep.
Hey.
You make your way to the bottom of the easier for everyone.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
They
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
So, and it's a slightly different voice. Like, it's a different take on the voice. Like, it is more...
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Right, there was not the panic the first time.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from
The
her
thing
bone,
is,
a
this
sound
could
comes
have
from
been,
behind you,
like, the entire
the clang
time.
of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
We're gonna save the princess. There's
Fine.
only the option to save the princess, too.
Against your better judgment, you cut.
Okay.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little
There we
effort
go.
as it falls to the ground.
That's
And
so
the heavy
new. I don't think
chains
we got that
fall
picture first time.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. No.
She didn't utter a
She
sound.
smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How is she still smiling after?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stake
No.
as the princess of... Wait, watch me.
No.
What are you doing?
Trying to warn her.
Stop that.
There we go.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to do
Body lunges
this.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Nope.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the
Okay,
wall
good,
before the blade
good.
has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me.
Stop trying to resist me. I'm
The
gonna
blade.
resist.
Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in...
We both know this isn't you.
It's
She
not.
nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
And yeah, she does.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Oh, it's not just a
is
slash. It's.
agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Hey, we're not dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Aww. We're not dead yet. Yay! We'll tough it out until it's done for her sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I mean, is it say the princess if we're not looking at a body stump?
Whatever.
Fair.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again. You feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I think the narrator is mad at us.
I'm sorry.
Oh god, that's even
She
bloodier.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She doesn't.
Apparently not. So it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Aww.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
I mean, she's got regrets.
It can't just end like this, right?
She's got regrets for it.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as
See,
I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
And there is a, okay, we got chapter 2, the damsel.
You're on a path. You're here.
Hey. Proceed to the cabin.
She will lie. If only you... Excuse me?
Oh, if only you knew.
Forget he said anything.
I
But
missed
he
it.
is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Oh, we got the voice of the smitten now.
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice.
Oh, jeez.
Let's try to ignore him.
Let's just try to ignore him.
I
Oh,
do,
jeez.
but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled.
Oh, no.
They must be expressed.
Oh, jeez.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay
Oh,
their
my
bickering
goodness.
any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Oh, the voice of the smitten. I love it. Love it. Into the cabin. Is there still the mirror, though?
The
There
interior
is
of the
still a
cabin
mirror.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries.
Okay, so
Prison
there's still a
befitting
mirror.
a
We're gonna
royal
check the
prison.
mirror again, just
The only
in
furniture of note
case.
is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So I
The
wonder
blade is your
what the.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror. Just
You walk
approach
up
the
to the
mirror.
wall next to the basement door. What are you talking
It's a mirror.
about? This isn't a wall.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabinet.
And it is...
There was a mirror.
Okay, so there is the
Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
About to say, we need to have a feather in place, or else we can't gallantly sweep her off her feet. Enter the basement. We left the blade again.
The door to the basement creaks
Actually,
open,
this is
revealing
okay.
An intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the
You know.
torches positioned along the walls.
I like the
The
sconces.
basement
We
almost
stand
seems
sconces
welcoming
here.
in the dim firelight.
Dim firelight.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, the music's still good, so that's
a soft
a positive.
voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's
somehow
somehow
even
even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
It's a love game. It's a game about love. It's a dating
Don't
sim,
even know
right?
the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Fawning.
Yes,
Oh,
for
the
everyone's
fawning.
sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a
Actually,
heavy
she's
chain
got a
around her
decent
wrist,
window
binding
here.
her to the far wall.
It's kind of cool window. She's got a good view.
My
The
love,
stars.
we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Oh my goodness.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words,
but
surely
she
can hear
my spirit. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
I love this.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're
dashing. We're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Hey, that's like...
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yep.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
She killed us. Hey, Henrich, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Well, we're slaying princesses, or trying to save princesses. We tried to save last time,
Only because
but...
he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
I love this game. Is this game a Legend of Zelda from the point of view of Ganon? Almost.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is
You're not the
done.
first, but...
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
I say, everything reset.
Nothing
We're fine.
resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Yeah, we
Especially
can.
not
It's
without
called
leaving a trail of
replays.
incomprehensible
It's called
devastation behind you.
replayability.
This is horrible.
It's
Horrible
not.
for you, maybe.
Maybe.
But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Oh my goodness, I love the voice of the Spinton. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, beat the most annoying boss. GG. Who do you think is the most annoying boss? Who do you think it is? I'm trying to remember the bosses, and I mean, there are a lot of annoying ones, don't get me wrong.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even
Oh, the
more certain we
phantasms.
must
Oh,
chase our
yeah.
heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Okay, yeah, the phantasms are annoying. I agree with that statement.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
My job. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
It wasn't for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aww.
She took that in stride. To a
surprising
surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Actually, I mean, to be fair, trying
That's because
does
she's
matter.
perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh, that's an interesting
She
perspective.
doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think
How do
he's
you
right,
know?
because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
And yeah, then they spam and all that. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
And now we're talking. All right, let's rescue her.
What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
I don't see the chain actually attached.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No,
Yes.
she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Sure we can.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
She wanted to be rescued.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I follow.
she literally can. She just wants us
Would
to
you
be
rather
there.
believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Ooh, fair.
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
And here's a fact.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
So, okay, so this is actually kind of funny. So at TwitchCon at Area 15, really surreal, kind of cool entertainment complex thing. There was something that was like there was something that was like answer these 10 questions and we'll tell you your personality. My friend, who is an engineer, got a very engineering analytical answer, like an engineering manager. And I got one where it's like, yeah, you've got heart. So this is just kind of funny. Must be one of those empiricists. They were Hap. Yeah, the friend that I'm mentioning is Hap. So it was fun. That was a lot of fun. Mine was problem solver.
One of us has to be.
One of us is empiricist. I like how the hero is more of a skeptic now.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Mine was heart.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Oh, hold on. You'll what? Take over her body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
On my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Area 15 in... Is that where they keep the aliens? It is, sort of. It's very surreal. It was... I was very glad that I was not taking any edibles, because that would have been a trip. Mine was heart, though. But I like the voice. I like the voice. Okay, that wasn't double click. You wouldn't. I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
I mean, sure, but...
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I like how it literally was like she just wanted to be rescued.
I can't believe
by us.
But I guess I have to.
Can't believe it. Guess I have to.
Told you.
There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! We're not trying to kill her this time.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Oh my god! I just the ugh was
If only
perfect.
You had a weapon, one slip of the wrist, and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Yeah, but we don't.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Let's say, you know, there's
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
we have the power of love.
What do we do now?
What do we do now? What do you want to
Let me
do?
guess. End the world?
I was thinking we could go bake it. We could bake
Spoken
something.
with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
I have the power of love and anime on my side. No one's asked me what I
She
wanted
doesn't know
before.
what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, you know, this is just total misunderstanding. Oh, Zangoose.
So gullible. He's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
I don't
think I want to leave. And I think
I want to destroy the world.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Or do a bakery.
And
I don't
then
know.
She shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let's start by leaving. I want you to tell me what you
I just want to
want.
make you happy.
Why did the music just change? You caught that, right? The music?
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Something's not right. But what would make you happy? Oh, yeah.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I
This
don't
isn't
see the
right.
problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, Smitten,
That sounds perfect.
Oh. I like how we made the decision and then it just like, oh, everything just resolved. That sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
That was creepy. That was creepy.
Oh, what are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
Princess
Absolutely
takes
flawless.
your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
How romantic. Also, the little sparkles just make it.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Dotes Torbs, I love this.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Don't care, still Dorbs.
You and the princess walk
Oh, hey, the
up
door's still
stairs
open.
Hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Dotes Torbs.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Well, that's not
That's
ideal.
a familiar move.
That's a familiar move.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Okay, well, let's try to...
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, we're supposed to go now. We have to go through the door.
She's right. It
Door.
isn't fair,
We have door.
But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
The absolute strength. He admitted it was him closing the door. That is a good point, Hap. But the unfairnesses of the world are no strength for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Hey, I fell in love quickly. What can I say?
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
What if we did want?
I'm
What
just
if we
along
want
for
to?
the ride at this point.
Yeah, the voice of the hero is like, whatever. Do you think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Of course she can. You believe in her, right? Nobody is leaving this basement.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
I love this. I love this narrator.
And
We're waiting.
and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No. You're not doing that.
Enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
She can do anything he believes she
That's
can.
the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yeah, we got this.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Uh,
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
We got our... Well, that was nice.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's
Eyes. There's hair everywhere
I'm
now.
cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
It's not supposed to be.
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Okay, so we do have feathers. I mean, we can... Oh, good. Hands. It's the hands again. So that happened. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
It's supposed to be nerves rather than hair, but both are equally distressing.
And is that a
Yeah.
mirror? Why is it here?
Like, yeah, I
Why
think it's
now?
supposed to be like, yeah, I agree. It's supposed to be like. Of course you're scared. This is the end. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. And you always get
It feels
scared.
so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I mean, it was.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while?
Wow.
That can't hurt, right?
It's gonna hit. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
If you say so. We'll trust you.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
I wonder if that's the same dialogue if Damsel was the first route we do. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror and gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. What? What? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
Well, she's got her head back on her body.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
She did say we were like her more than a person. That is true. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, oh, there are additional options now.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers.
So
every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
Soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
All right. I'm ready to go back. All right.
I long for your return.
Here we go. Let's
but
do
it will
another
give me
one.
Time to reflect on what I am.
Give you time to reflect on what I am.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay, so we're gonna turn around and leave. We're gonna do a different route.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, no, we're done with this. We're just gonna leave. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I like how's that.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Or not.
You're
No,
really
we're gonna
keen
turn around
on
again.
wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Forever. Quietly
Your
continue.
silence is
It's
deafening.
deafening.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path
road you came. We're gonna try this
Would
again.
you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now,
Hey!
I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Nah.
There's always a choice.
Nah,
Let
I'm
me
just gonna
tell you
go
right
somewhere
now
else.
That you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yeah, that's fine.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Uh-oh.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
We wall hacked. We aimbotted.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Alright, we're gonna go past this one up
Wait.
here in the corner.
What's going on?
What's going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I mean, irritating the narrator is just fun, let's be honest.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just
It's like that one
wander off
option
into
in
the
Scarlet
forest in
Hollow
search
where
of
you're looking
certain
forward
death.
and back at the same time and Tabby throws up. Oh. Congrats on
You
catching
lose track of
Lurantis.
just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Well, dang it. Everyone dies again. Chapter 2. The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
So, the
And in
Stranger
the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
So,
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
stay in the woods forever. I'm just gonna stay in the woods.
Committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh.
What are you talking
Oh.
about? I'm sure those walls.
That was from the
Makes sense if you
entity.
think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost, or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Yes, if there's one thing that woods are known for, it's
If he
for
doesn't
having
remember
walls.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Yay, we got the voice of the
He might fall off
contrarian.
everything but the path to
Yay.
the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Yay!
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. It
Yay!
already did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
We probably
The
just
world
got
hasn't
lucky.
ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude.
Not with that
Stuff those
attitude.
pathetic
That's
little
fine.
voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
hand. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I get it. We're going to the cabin.
A warning before you go. She will lie. If we're
will
stuck
cheat.
going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Maybe.
Ignore
This
him.
is fine.
He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
No, we're just being pedantic.
Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed into the cabin. How is the cabin wrong?
Cabin interior is wrong. A confusing
Oh,
patchwork
literally
of many
wrong.
cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there,
Oh.
such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh no. Not the parallax effect.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths.
Oh no.
Its material devoid of feature.
Feature.
Perched on that table
is a
is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity
this is
anyway?
wild.
No.
Oh, this is uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable.
Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Yeah, this is
I've already told you what you're
way different from the
you're
demo.
dealing with a princess.
A princess.
How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
If we're over here, that kind of fixes the gap here.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Okay.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Okay, fine.
Oh! You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
What's going to happen if we lose ourselves in the music? The moment you own it, you better
Nothing,
never let it go.
Because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Stressful Geometry would be a good band name, by the way.
How? Even if we
That would be a
closed our
good band
eyes, you're
name.
constantly describing it to us.
If you close your eyes, you're constantly
I'm
describing
not going
it
to
to
stop
us.
doing my job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes,
okay, we'll get
take
better.
a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
It's just, oh yeah, absolutely a ska band.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, I'm fine. We got
Good.
this.
Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Well, we're waiting. All right, enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all
We
built
open the
from
basement.
unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings,
Oh,
the
no.
more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making
Who is
sense
it?
of this
MC
place.
Escher?
None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
It's MC Escher, right?
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every
jump the
scent there
bass.
is at once.
Bum, bum, bum.
An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
I mean,
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and
I'm already
personality
getting chill.
drags
I'm
up
getting
the
chills.
stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Nope. We're turning right around.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels like a trap. Whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
What do we
The
know?
fate of the world hinges on your success.
That we're gonna have fun.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Oh, take the harsh stairs to the left, the center staircase. We're going
to
the
the left.
harsh.
The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Huh.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice. Your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway.
Is this how we die?
Bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What? What?
Time disappears.
What?
You could feel
It
yourself
is
begin
now.
to untether.
Oh no, not
Physical
now.
sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh no. And then we get to the bottom?
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Are you just gonna stand there?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? So strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but
I'm
also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Old devilish ways.
Eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Well, and this is a
Don't forget
different
why you're
stranger than what I remember last time.
And why are we here
Here
again?
again?
In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Well, I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Also, the bars here are still very... I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was
Yeah,
here.
I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
Oh.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those eyes, though,
They're so
they're
sharp.
so sharp. It's just deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
We can do this.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
Oh no. Oh no.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
We can do that?
We can do that. Oh no, and it's a
I don't like this.
whole other layer.
It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Is there a puzzle we can do?
Have you been here before?
Maybe.
Tell him.
Nah, let him stew.
Of course.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Well, and they've got different eyebrows between the two.
It's hard to describe. Until
Like,
the only
they've got
thing we
different
could
eyebrows,
see
like
was
they're
the same
reflections
cabin
of each
going on
other.
forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
I mean, pretty much the words of wisdom were
But
go
what's
into
done is
here.
done, isn't it?
Hey, Slowpoke, how's it going? How you doing? Give Slowpoke a follow if you haven't already. Last playing some Holocure, does a lot of randomizer, does a lot of speed runs, a whole lot of thing. We are... We are. We're going.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Yeah, we've done 2 princess endings so far. We did the damsel and we did the what was the other one? What was the other one we did? It was the prisoner. So, you know, things are great. I'm potato. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. I don't know why I didn't play.
Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yay, let's make more of her. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Oh, good. 2. There's more of you now.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Yeah.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Oh, good. We made
She
another.
fractures again.
We made another.
I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before
They
things get more
multiplied.
complicated than they already
There
are.
are 3 princesses now.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? Could always start by retrieving the blade.
The blade that we left up there.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Yeah, this with the stairs,
Well,
it's like
where
that's
the
a
blade
no.
is. If you want it, you have to go and get it.
I don't think we're gonna go get that blade.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
It certainly looks
Let's make
that
more
way, so please,
princesses.
For the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
No, we're gonna make more. We're gonna make more. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand to tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably
We made
stuck down
another.
here forever, aren't we? There's no way out. And barely a way in.
We made another. We're making more.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down
Over here.
But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
For all I know, you were locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Dangerous.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
We made another.
We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Yay! Oh no. We have so many princesses. Another one.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Take a deep breath and focus up.
How do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly
They
been
all
part of
have
the
different
reason this
expressions
situation's
too.
gotten
Like
out of
she's
hand.
smiling.
If you're trying to do the right thing,
She's like
there's only
bemused.
ever
She's a
been
little
the
perturbed.
one option, and that option is slaying her.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Is that supposed to be it? I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. Retrieve the blade.
Wait, that's not right.
Oh, that is supposed to be the, like, all 3.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very
one's
self
happy,
is
this one's
pulled in
grumpy.
incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh no.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh no! Oh no! Everything all at once.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Oh no!
But this... We can't...
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Oh no!
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Oh no!
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world,
the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
falls
apart?
Falls apart?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
We weren't gonna salvage this, let's be honest.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh, which one is me?
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Yeah, we kind of did.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Actions? Consequences?
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please? Save. I'll do my best. Literally 5 seconds ago. Another, right. The illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
And the mirror. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
So bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
For you,
yeah,
not for me.
Look at it. I don't like that thing.
It'll be fine. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
If you say so.
We'll trust you.
We'll trust you. You're not messing with us, right?
No, we're gonna approach the mirror. We're gonna approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet again, but it really isn't that quiet at the end of things. Let's go to the cabin. Let's all go to the cabin. I think you did clip it, Hap, and at the very least, I clipped it on my side, so you're good. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Oh,
A
no.
mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new.
Yes,
and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Yes, I do have an audio thing kind of going on as well, so should be good.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
This is still like beautiful music. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
Me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
All right. You can't be contradictions. Contradictions don't exist.
My waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
So many multitudes.
I am everything that you have known me to be. But I am also none of it.
I keep hearing the song, and it sounds like it should be in Holland. It does sound like City of Tears. What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do
So
not
many
feel
hearts.
love, for they will finally get to know
Know
themselves.
That's good. All right, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time
For us to meet
again.
again. Everything goes dark, and you die. A spiral vessel. Bring the stranger to her. Hey, let's do chapter
You're
1
on a
again.
path. You're here.
We're starting again. You know, Viva la Revolution.
Spirit.
We're gonna, you know, the
You
game.
make
The
your
name
way
of this
up
game
short
is
path
Slay
to
the
the cabin.
Princess. The name of the game is Slay the Princess. We should probably just do that. Maybe it's a speed run. We're gonna do a speed
The
run.
interior of the cabin, the blade is your...
Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. This is gonna be stabby stab time. Yep, this is
The
gonna
door
be a
to the
stabby
pub,
stab
wait.
time.
Who's there?
Who's
She
there?
sounds... Don't let it fool you.
We are gonna continue
Good.
down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Speed run stab. We're gonna get our
Walk
stab
down the
bonus.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are.
are.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Why, yes. Steel your nerves and step
You
forward.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
We're gonna just do
Oh?
this.
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably
I've got a
chained up in this
knife.
basement for a
I've got a
reason,
knife.
right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
That's not a knife,
you'll
that's
have
a
to get close
spoon.
enough to use it.
Ah, I see you've played knifey spoony before.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I should just drop the
She's
base.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Oh.
this is it, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
We should take the knife
but
back
I have to wonder.
to wonder.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh, the text changed.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
To be fair,
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
we should still retrieve
Is it
the
over?
blade.
Really over.
Is it really over? That was too
It's
easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up. We
Okay.
should make sure. What's the harm
No.
in checking for a pulse?
No.
I really don't think you should do that.
Yeah, don't do it.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
That's true. Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place,
Oh,
you feel a sharp and
no.
sudden jab in your side.
Oh, no.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh, no.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
She had a knife, too.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
She was mostly dead.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Looked away for a second. Dang it, Chris. Yeah.
See you around.
Yeah.
So close!
Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter.
We should have just
At
left.
least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
Well, we died.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, shoot. Chapter 2, The Razor.
Your
Love this
honor part,
chapter
you're here
name.
to
Hadn't this happened
hasn't.
already?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Let's keep it that
This
way.
whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
The voice of the cheated.
Death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy. But after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
I love the voice.
True, she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just
fine. We'll do great. Alright, let's go to the cabin. Let's
warning.
Before we go
She will
further.
lie.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
We'll be
Just
careful.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
Thank you for this sip. Everyone, hydrate. Or, no, you should hydrate. Because water is good for you. How else can we slay princesses if we don't hydrate? Alright, into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and
Oh
broken
no!
boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Why is the door
The only
open?
furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. You didn't say anything about the
Because
mirror
there
on the
isn't a
wall.
mirror. There's a table.
There's a mirror right there.
blade
What do
sitting
you
on
mean?
the table and the door to the
Chunka
basement. There's
bunkas.
nothing else in here.
Okay, why is sound not working? Why is sound not working? Chunka bunkas. I'll just have to do it by voice. I'll have to do it myself.
There's definitely a mirror.
Sound please, right? Okay, let's see. Is there a oh, that's on. Send to overlay. Oh, hold on 1 second. One quick tick. Chunka bungas. That played. There we go. I think we got it. I think we fixed it.
There isn't.
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
That all the extra noise. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how
Okay, less
handsome
about
I
that
am.
and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as
First
innocuous
try.
as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Okay, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Alright, let's go into the basement. Oh, hey, the mirror went away, by the way.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what
Oh,
was
no.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the
Oh,
wall.
no.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic
metallic.
quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
A favor, sure.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the
Alright,
stairs.
we ready?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I don't think she's being sincere.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Oh, dear. How is this gonna
As you
go?
descend the final
Oh,
step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across
this
the room.
is a different place.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
We do have arms. This is true.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yeah. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I love this.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Dabs for stabs.
Certainly feels
Threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to
gonna
stab
stab
you
you.
doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed?
Armed. You.
So stop second guessing yourself and
I mean, we do
your
have
job.
we have a knife.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Can we just talk things? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. Approach. Screw it. Slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you
We're
charge
slaying the
across
princess
the room.
again.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh
Who's
no.
Not ours, right?
It was
Hers
ours.
at first,
Hers at first.
then yours.
Oh. Hee. No, not the hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Ara. Well,
And then the
Shit.
red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
oh my god, I
You're
love
going to
this.
die now.
I love this. She's
With
a
a twist of her
Gundam.
knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark,
And you
and you die.
Chapter 3, The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
I feel dizzy.
Ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Who holds the
Nobody.
cards
Nobody
now?
holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
Oh, that's how reality works.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
The voice of the
Running isn't an
hunted.
option anymore. We have
That's
to
a new
fight.
one. That's a new voice.
Good. It's better that way.
Wait.
Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen
Yeah.
apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be
I
right.
mean-
That's too much responsibility.
I'd say, come on, mate.
Impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
I mean, sort
Let's just stay
of.
focused, shall we?
Stay focused.
The only furniture of note
No,
is a
it's
bent metal table.
blade.
A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Okay, I guess we're just taking the blade.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
there.
It would be difficult to save the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses
But
sharp.
But there's a mirror.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
Yeah. How many chapters can there be anyway of the same thing?
You will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
Might even
That's
win
a
now.
fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Yeah, let's say there's the
Walk through
mirror.
the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Yeah, but there's not a door.
There isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Yeah, we just can't see reality.
The
That's
air
it.
coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If
Well-
our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
We can't trust it. You know what else we can't trust? What's reality? Hee hee, ooh woo. Tee hee. This has been an absolutely wonderful game so far. Absolutely wonderful so far. Yeah, if the other senses can't feel it, we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break
Break
it and move on.
Let's break the mirror. This should approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist.
The mirror totally
Just reach
exists.
forward and open it.
Okay, let's
Just
let's
fumble for
open the
handle
mirror.
and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
All right, wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward.
See,
and
there
place
we
your hand
go.
on the
There
door
was
to the
a
basement.
there was a door there all along.
And the mirror's gone. How
How
surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guys, got to pop in. Streams have been pretty good. We did a little bit of Song of Horror, excellent atmospheric horror game, and yeah, I had not. Yeah, so I've got mid rolls running, and you popped in like right during the mid roll. So what I started doing though is, because I've enjoyed Kunk on Earth, great Netflix show, absolutely fantastic Netflix show. And there is, every episode, though, has a cutaway to Technotronic's Pump Up the Jam. So while the ad's running, I just switch over to that. And then it's like, you know, we're not missing any story. Because there's a lot of good story here in Slay the Princess so far.
Let's just get to the princess already.
We're slaying
I
a
didn't care
princess,
about it
so...
before, and I care about it even less now.
There is a
It's
mirror.
time for us to see her again.
Well, and especially when there's like a lot of story, and you don't want folks to miss story. I'm a
Stay
story-based
focused
streamer,
and you'll
so...
be fine.
But yeah, and then Pokemon's been going good with
Step
Habitat.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic,
We're
an
just...
unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Not to the bottom of the
Your
ramp.
body
Oh
tumbles
no,
onto
it's the
basement
princess
floor, and
again!
The form of the princess comes into view, standing
Standing
at
at
a
a
distance.
distance.
She gives you a wry smile.
She looks happy to see us. She's smiling.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh no. Oh no. We don't have a way out. You're so sweet and awesome. Oh, I'm really glad I met you at TwitchCon and get to support you. Just wanted you. Oh. You're gonna make me blush. You're gonna make me blush. Oh. But yeah, so we have good. Okay, good. She still got the thing on. But yeah, so Slay the Princess, great story game so far. All we have to do is slay the princess, or not. I don't know. Unreliable. Time to fight.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
We haven't been very successful against the princess when she's
got
trying to
another
slay
thing
us.
coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Ara.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
I don't think we're gonna survive.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Hey, that's like me in Dark Souls. Like,
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
happy saxophone day.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire
Our
world
to ruin.
The people there mattered.
Let's say we lost Chuck. We lost
Past
Chuck.
isn't real. There's only here
And now.
Your internal bickering
Oh.
is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood.
Not
the
the
flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
The chain clatters to the floor. Oh no. Oh
She's loose,
no.
And she is coming for you.
She's oh no. She's listening.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yes, I am. You're gonna have to walk over to me.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Why is she getting closer? We're gonna fight her again. We're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. I hear boss music. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, I misinterpreted that. I thought I was, whoops.
A win's a win.
Screw it, we've already died twice. What's a third? A third is a third. It's bad.
I misinterpreted the
Who
text.
cares? Fine. You raise your blade above your head.
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you really going to stab yourself? Neat.
Oops.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh no.
Are
Ow.
we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves? Boo! Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Yay!
Oh, a new one of us.
Oh, hey, the contrarian. Nice to see
I
you.
thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Did we die?
We'd know if we died,
Right?
right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
We're in.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Oh, good. Now we got the broken.
Dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Yeah, about to say, that was then. This is now. We are in the
This is all
moment.
horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
One,
four.
4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I mean,
I
fair.
wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So patient waiting for us to have our little existential death crisis, right? That smile. That smile.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's
How
got to be
many
a
can we
point where
get?
it makes us better than her.
We don't
Okay.
need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. Who cares about getting better than her? Let's
Come on,
do
but where's the
something weird.
lover? Where's the voice of the
Really
smitten?
weird.
Let's do something weird, like really, really weird.
Come on, show me something new.
I mean, you've got blades for arms. Gosh darn it, Realms. It's like, hold on, what did I just... Oh. Hi, Realms. Okay. Are we gonna flirt? Are we gonna panic? We're gonna think of something better? We're gonna fight her again. We're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again and again.
She's going to kill this body either way.
So stop feeling what it feels.
Stop feeling what it
She
feels.
skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Hey, we did
Well, there's
great.
more of us. Let's see if that helps.
What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Hey, this is like me in Dark Souls. Just,
You see
just
that?
gotta
We
get it
almost
once.
had her. That was luck.
Still
We only have
counts.
to get lucky once.
See? Yeah, only once.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Hey, it's the voice of the smitten. There we
She
go.
skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many
times
times
this
this takes.
takes.
We can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Just panic. Flee.
No.
Skewers you.
We skewered.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better.
Yay! We're
Okay,
all right,
okay,
boys. We're
yeah.
in.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen,
Listen
to
to
reason.
reason, and she's got blades for
Excuse me.
days. She's got blades for days now.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
I'd say there's still another. There's
One
still
last
another
time,
space
that's all
over
we
here.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
Also, her teeth have gotten more
She skewers you.
teethy.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
No, not Dark Souls. Getting that demon's gray hammer with the broken dagger. Chapter 4: Mutually Assured Destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it.
Don't lose your head.
It feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good.
Ooh.
steel claws
Okay,
will
okay,
never die.
okay. We've got some progress going on here. We got some progress.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the
The
window?
window. Throw the dagger out the window.
Over my
Yes.
dead body.
Over.
It
Oh
won't be
no.
very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind
anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
She
Sure,
can
I
skewer
think
me
it's
any
better
day.
to die.
They're all the same, really.
All the
about we
same.
stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Yeah, but say we're not manifesting here, you know.
Manifest is finally ending up on top.
Ara, ara. Finally ending up on top. Ara, ara.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have
Times
you
we've been here.
This isn't good. This is...
More than 4?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Wonder if she just
Narrator,
gets bored
we
with us.
heroically stride through the door and towards our destined
Final encounter.
with our star-crossed lover.
The pros at dying.
Fine
We are
by
the
me.
best.
You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Okay, great. Thanks, narrator.
Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Hey, it's fine, narrator.
Don't care,
You did
just
your
want
best.
to win.
Don't care. Just want to win.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hi, princess.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
But gosh darn it, I did.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Yay!
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long. Because I'm going to do it right now.
Yay! Present.
Are you gonna say what she does?
So little shuffle horrors.
Oh, do you want me to talk now?
Do you want me to talk now?
Oh, yeah, she says
So
she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
I love this. I do love
me
this.
too.
Yeah, let's hear about the new
I
thing.
think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really?
Okay then.
And there we go.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Oh.
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Yup. Princess.
Are you ready for what comes next?
She looks sharp.
Holy shit!
Very edgy.
Gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Oh, yo, dog, so I heard you like swords.
Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
We are into this, apparently.
We can throw her out the window. That looked painful.
Oh, my God. Smash.
How is she still alive?
I don't know how she's still alive.
Still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all
Oh,
fake.
just
That's all.
so many blades. So much
She
blade.
doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Right? You know?
This is all just a sick
Sick
joke.
joke.
I
hate
hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Oh, while you were studying narrating, she studied the blades.
What just happened?
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
There we go. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different.
Oh, so
like
then-
I should actually take this seriously for once.
Haha, we're taking you seriously for once. You do not act. In action, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her flow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
No, you. Your weapons clash again and again. You and are entering a rhythm free of thought and free as self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. Endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Water and steel, master yourself and vanquish the sharp flow. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Back to the mirror, you do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Back to the cabin. You're at the cabin, and we approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
We're supposed
Do
to
you
be
know
there.
what we'll find out there?
What will we find out there? There's trees
There's a
and
warmth and
stars.
sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are
They're
not like us.
They
do not
last. This is so beautiful. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Oh, that's interesting. This whole area, and we are in an ad break right now. We're gonna hold off on Pump Up the Jam for the time being. I don't know how I feel about the ads, so I'll probably go back to pre-rolls only. But nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. Nothing can exist on its own, so nothing can't exist. I don't know what to make of that, honestly. This is a lot more of a philosophical philosophy game. This is a philosophy game. Philosophical. Am I pronouncing that right?
Hey, you can say people words. Good for you.
Yes, I can say people words. Good for me. We didn't advance for anyone who is in the ad break. We didn't advance the story. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
She will.
Do not mourn her.
She is exactly where she needs to be. I like the... Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Okay, that's fair. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Ooh. He does, and when I find him, you and I are going to finally have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
That is really... How many more vessels?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
If this is the last time, anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
The thread is fully drawn. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. A sharp vessel. Bring the razor full to her. The hero and the princess.
You're here.
Okay. End of the world?
Don't mention it. It's all part
All
of the
part of the job. Okay.
You make your...
So we're down to the last one? Is it really the last one? I don't know.
The interior of the blade.
What do we want to do with this? Let's just enter the basement without the blade.
The door to the base. Her voice.
Hello?
Hello, is someone there?
You are?
Checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here.
We're not going to do damsel.
You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi.
Hi, can you get me out of these chains? Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Okay. I like how it's like, okay, you want to... What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. But okay, but actually,
What has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
She has to eat, right?
Okay. You're supposed to end the world. I still want to.
Is that why they threw me down here? I
think
don't
I like
remember
the
much
world.
about it, to be honest.
That's
And how long has
did
she
they
been?
tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
How? No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Trust me.
Thank you.
I still have a couple
There's
questions.
going to be plenty of time to.
I'm gonna keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
There we go,
I don't think I
compromise.
could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon,
she will find a way out.
So I'm the only one who liked
like that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Yay, we got the red text.
You have to make a choice.
Lock her in the
I
basement.
know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can...
Where
All right.
are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains.
You haven't been able to slip your chains
And
in a
once I'm out
while.
of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She
Yeah,
needed
I don't
our
think
help
she
to get
can.
out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
I don't think she's
I don't
bluffing.
think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask,
mask.
didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No, we're
It'll be the
sticking
death
to
of all of
the
us, but fine. We'll do
do it your way. Thank you. We're gonna compromise. This is a
Close the
compromise.
basement door, locking it behind you
Behind
and
you.
quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Wait, where's the blade?
Okay. We can make
That
this
once
work.
held the blade. Where'd the blade
Settle
go?
in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift
Drift off.
Your
Oh,
eyelids
I remember
heavy
this.
with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
I don't think there's a good side.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Moshi moshi.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
I don't hear
When I get out
anything.
of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did.
Damn it,
And I'll
Slowpoke.
never forget.
There's not even a door over here. There's not a door.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made
Mate
tonight.
tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like she's getting weaker. Ignore her, go to sleep.
Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
This is gonna be fine. We're just gonna sleep.
Put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and
Huddle up against the wall. Night night. Good night.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
This is fine.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
We're in danger.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
This is fine.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet,
and
and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Yeah, but
So
helpless.
I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps
Oh
closer,
no.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh no.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well.
Well,
A little green around the gills.
joke's on you. I don't have
What a
gills.
shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs
Stop drawing in breath.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
Well,
Can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
spoiler,
I'm sorry, but it is.
it ended.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that could have gone better. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path. You're here.
Alright, let's go to the cabin.
A warning. She
A
will
warning.
lie.
I don't think lying and cheating
is her thing.
She was very direct with us last time.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
She was very direct. Like, we'll give her that, you know. Ooh, a scolipede in chat, by the way.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone
Hey, you know what's
table
fun?
knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Do you see the people
The steel
outside?
blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Do you see the eye? Do you see the people in the over here?
The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door?
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't
Has
she?
she?
And she's ready
Friends,
for us.
we
She's been
found
waiting.
friends.
Can't you feel her eyes on us?
She's been waiting.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Okay, we got
Task
this.
awaits, and only you can do it.
We can do it with the power of friendship. Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up. Good. Steel
Steel
can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
Like, yeah,
Something-
like, is there like a bomb?
I don't know. Better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That's what they all say. All right, let's go into the basement. Hey, congrats on
You
catching
cross over the
Scolipede there.
threshold and onto a series of isolated
Oh,
steps
no.
suspended in darkness.
They're blinking.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of
Flesh and blood.
If the
If the
princess
princess
lives
lives
here,
here,
slaying her
her
would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and
And
playful,
playful
voice
voice.
prances up the stairs.
Not
I
prances.
didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, good. We're gonna play Monopoly.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter. We need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
We can't just go down there unprepared. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones
Oh, no.
visible against the inky black of the basement.
There's
mark where the floor should
directions.
be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the
End of the
room,
room.
they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
This place is kind of weird.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Blinky.
Excuse me. I'm being
Incredibly reasonable.
reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Or is it like the other
Don't die
place?
down here. want to die again. Please stop saying that.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Not the sing-song voice. Not the sing-song voice. Alright, let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Oh good, we found her.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms
I've
quickly follow.
become so numb, I can't
This is
feel
it,
you
isn't it?
there.
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Oh,
There
we're
has to be
cute.
a way out of this. Think.
Hi,
What did you do?
princess.
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Not break.
Sound as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Working! Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more, as your body reapproaches death.
Oh no.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that?
Heart.
Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Heart.
You have seconds
liver.
left.
Lungs.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yep, let's do it. Lungs. Liver. Nose.
Again, your eyes
Heart.
shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Is it weird that I think she's actually kind of cute?
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Why
But
is
why
fair?
doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
What good am I to you alive? What do you want from
I
me?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now
Slay
you're
the
here
Princess
too.
Princess here in the future? Yes. Oh yes, we're doing a tier
I
list.
don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
I want to leave. Why did she stop being nice to me?
Nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Oh no, this is
You had a
nice.
fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Override our save.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
We don't have to be enemies.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
We can be friends. We can be friends.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not gonna try to kill you. So do your worst.
Are you serious?
You fling the blow.
You fling the blade into the void.
He is
denying
so
yourself
pissed
the
off at us.
opportunity
It's
to ever
great.
Slay her and finish your mission. Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask. and pulls
Oh
it down.
no!
You don't get
Wait.
the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops.
What was
you.
the tier?
Like a creeping mold,
The complete reality of your existence
What was that tear?
threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Oh, jeez.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
Because we're doing this.
A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Oh, not the worms and orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening,
What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much.
I'm just
Can't
flabbergasted.
keep going.
I'm just flabbergasted as to what's going on.
Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. A monolith. Oh no. Oh no. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that?
Oh no.
What are we doing? There was a
Princess, I think.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. I think we were trying to save the world.
I mean, there's a narrator, right?
The princess? At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah, a couple times.
Guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never
left.
We have to let her out.
We have to
that's
let her
the
out.
opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
We're gonna keep her in.
Slay. We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
we're
decided.
supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us.
If you think
about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
I mean, that's what we're trying.
We're
Trapped.
supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Lungs.
We can't be unfeeling.
Heart.
Not when there's so much
Nerves.
fear everywhere. There's nothing for us
All
to
the
do.
voices
We've
again.
already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
Oh, good. We got smitten
Can we
again.
love something that hates us?
Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel
would be-
would be more pure than any other love.
That's a little.
Why are there so many of
sus.
us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
I mean, you're not even
This is
original to hear
You
the
need to
cheated.
get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
A couple. I think they're all. How many times have you all been here?
Many times.
Oh, that's not great.
It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It's like we've nothing at all.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Just gotta.
Won't.
Won't.
It will be for us. She said so.
Yeah, but she said so.
You're part of everything.
Let's just
If things
compromise.
aren't
Do the
fine for
middle road.
everything, They
Keep
won't
her
be
trapped.
fine for you.
Yeah.
There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the cabin.
You slowly make your
What's it?
way through the umbral forest.
bumping against
Unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward.
But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been.
This is where it
Instead,
should have been.
All you find is an empty hill.
Oh no. Okay. But yeah, like we've got this cabin here, this cabin that just doesn't exist. But you know what does exist? 1989 Belgian hit Pump Up the Jam. But yeah, we've got an empty hill.
No, this isn't right.
Right?
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
I mean, there's sort of a cabin here. There's sort of a cabin here, right? You know?
Don't ask him
About the mirror.
He always says he never sees it.
He never sees the mirror.
He always lies.
Can we name it Benny Hill? I mean, we probably can.
And he always makes it gone. It's exhausting. We must be such a mess. But we never get the chance to fix ourselves. That
Thing
is
mocking us. Ha
Stay
ha!
focused.
You still have a job to do,
and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
I'm going to click on the mirror.
She's still here,
Oh,
buried deep inside
that didn't
the
do
earth.
much.
Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always
Also,
lose.
kind of wild to see all the roots. What's wrong with
They've been
giving them
hurt too
space?
It's why they are the way they are.
They've heard too much.
They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is
Just drag them
you
down to their level.
You
You
have
have to keep moving.
Or you could just give up.
Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of
the
cabin. The cabin that isn't there.
Yeah, the cabin's sort of
Got to keep
flying
moving, haven't
around.
you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
Oh,
She's
can we
on
do
the other
that?
side, and we have to let her out. It's the,
It's
only way
we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
Oh, but it's the
Just
mirror
go around
though.
it.
Just go around it.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
But where is she?
Exactly.
Where is she though?
I'm sure that whatever you settle on, it'll be the best possible decision you could have made.
Unless it's not. Proceed.
Proceed. Proceed
to where?
I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Oh, come on.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions.
Oh.
That's why he gets to make them.
The best decisions? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
It's gone.
Oh.
Don't you see?
Okay.
One step closer to her.
And there's a
The
dagger.
interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull,
Huh,
fuzzy
this
dream
is-
like nothing.
This is trippy.
It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure therein.
Wrong.
Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a
Ooh.
pristine blade buried in the dirt.
Oh, good, there is a
floor,
blade.
A hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Oh, you have to take the blade. Oh no. Okay, you have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade.
Nope.
But as you do, the
Nope.
ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
I
lean
I
over the
don't
hole
think
and
I
gaze into
think
the
that's where
abyss.
she is.
It is so very deep,
It is so deep.
deep in the bowels of the
Oh
earth.
goody.
You see something staring back at
Hi
you.
friend.
It fills you with dread.
I have a new emote idea.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
Not the princess in the pit. Oh
I
no.
was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
And closer.
Where is her disconnected
I was having
arms?
some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
Nope, nope, nope,
Closer.
nope. Could you not be closer? Could you go back down?
Watching over me forever. That was so brave.
Aw, she thinks we're brave. She's missing limbs.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Oh, not will. Ooh, woo.
What's left is for you to take my hand and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go.
Well,
Mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
okay.
A trinket that gets to stay
with
with
me.
me all the time. Right by my side. A witness.
A witness.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Oh, that's
Now,
a
don't
slightly
pout.
different.
Don't try
That's
to
not
resist.
quite. You know, I need my
I've already
safe
molded
word.
you into what I need, and you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
Take a.
What are we supposed to do? She took our weapon. This really was a
Lost cause.
wasn't it? You
Yeah, we
sealed
kind
our
of did
fate,
throw away that blade,
refused to
didn't we?
kill her. Kill or be killed. Yes, I suppose.
Oh,
you're
come
right.
on. Now we got the Undertale reference. Oh, well.
There's no paralysis anymore. Is it because we've already given her what she
Oh.
wants?
That's interesting. You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. There's no other ending here. There is only one thing we can do.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Yep, come on. Up to Daisy.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that
Alright, we
resistance gives
set her
up,
free.
and it's
It's
over.
over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I mean, probably not a whole lot.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
I mean, you were a mortal thing. The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Her voice is up, and there's the hands. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back.
What does
There's
that
the
mean for
mirror.
us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
No, it
Will be
won't.
gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
No, we're not gonna smash it.
You stop with the smashing.
What do we say, boys?
One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. We are. I think I'd like
I
that.
think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give
I
it
like
up.
how it's just like, yeah, hey, we got everyone. Approach the mirror. Then they all go away. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain
Something
unresolved.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't
Oh.
feel bad about it.
This time it isn't like a,
I'm
I don't
ready.
want to go. I'm ready.
It feels okay. The fear's gone.
He is
I'm
gone.
done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end.
Oh.
I'll be free of all of you.
I'll be free of all of
I'm
you.
ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
All
I'm
of the
ready to be
voices.
anywhere that isn't here.
All of the voices,
Boys,
like,
it's been an honor.
gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I
Are
think
you me?
know what I am.
You're the... Oh! It's the narrator. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image and the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade.
Ooh, called it maybe?
You were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
More than a few. Does it hurt when pieces like you break?
Hurt? I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I mean, that doesn't sound like that feels great. Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you.
I'm nothing like you.
Echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Met a couple, yeah, throughout the years. Others like you. Has every narrator really been different?
That is by both necessity and design.
They are all different.
This construct
sort
exists
of.
in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all this hubris?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Not much I can do to stop you. Why did you... Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow,
the capacity to change.
She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So
and
I
that's
tucked
why
a part
she
of myself
changes.
into the folds of this construct to guide you.
That's why she can change
This
so much,
isn't
because
the
she
end
is
just
change.
yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I have so many questions for you.
And make it quick.
I wasn't supposed to... How did you die?
I killed myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
Death of the author. Run out of questions. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my
time is up.
Time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
And
Echoes
echoes.
always fade away. You know what you have to do.
And that is the mirror gone. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the moment of clarity to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Are we just... Well, oh yeah, we're the Long Quiet too. Hi.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, then patiently waits for you to continue. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death.
Pay him no mind. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't know what that
Names are
means.
their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They
They
call
called
me
me
the
the
shifting
shifting
mound,
mound.
a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
It sort of is. That's fair.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
This is the ultimate. So many stories left
Even
unfinished.
as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light.
This is
of the
so,
infinite.
like, this is
There is
trippy.
nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
And congrats, Hap and Slowpoke, for catching Probopass. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. What? You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
I know. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. We're actually going to hold it here for a second because unfortunately, I don't have any snoozes left. And an ad is about to start. I love this. I love this scene. I'll try to go one more. Right. You are free, and she is with you. All right. You take her hand, you dance to 1989 Smash Hit by Tetratronic, Pump Up the Jam, and we come out of that with life. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
It's life. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Slay the princess. Jonathan Sims, Nicole Goodnight, Phil Michalowski, Brandon Boone, Amelia Jones on vocals, Dan Zippula guitar, Scotty Wells guitar, VFX Team Dogpit. That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. That was so... I don't know how the game changes to. There are so many places that could change. We also got an achievement, finish the game. That's not the good ending.